studio. Ready.
What kind of voice do you like?
Taking a breath.
What do you think you'd be best at? I don't know character things.
Taking a breath.
That's okay, because there's so many
commercial.
I think narration. I focus on documentary narration now. That's why I've been doing it.
That's fun. I'm around the whole
We did the Dateline with Pat and Jones by Code. She's a lot of people's favorite. But I will go with other people.
That's the sign.
But I just feel like, she's my friend first.
Yeah.
The voiceover. I first met her. I don't like I have met new friends because this That's so great, yeah. And the thing is, we really do become friends. At least I feel like I have some real friends.
Well, it's such a unique thing.
Yeah, so I've learned a lot. I still got a lot to learn.
Not a little
You're always
passive
learning.
way.
That's when you find out. You're always learning everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're not, you need to do something else.
You better. I found out
You
what
just
I
kind
don't
of keep
know.
talking. Right?
Very white.
Oh my God.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
How are
Don't give
you?
me a script, I can talk all day long, man.
We hanging out with Barry White. He has rose from the dead.
Yes. Oh my God. I know he's got a lovely, but as you know, there's so much
Exactly.
acting.
It's not enunciating or speaking or
You have the
announcing,
most
Nice.
wonderful sound
but you have to act.
But he has a good, really smooth.
Look at that Warner
Or
Brothers.
bass, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yay.
Yeah, everybody loved Don,
Look at that.
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Right.
Don Cornelius, but no, the other Don. The promo guy.
Well, Don Payne.
That's what I
Right,
said.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
The
no.
master, yeah.
He was the master.
Voice Awards. Look at the line.
That's only if you want to take a
Voice
picture of the red carpet.
Awards.
And tell me, I've seen you. What's your name?
Chuck.
You Chuck D.
I am.
I'm thinking of Chuck, my other friend Chuck. You know Chuck. Yeah.
Oh, Durant.
Yeah.
I know that Chuck too.
I know Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we in here, and we got us a seat.
Are you really considering climbing over? You're going like this. Come on, no. You look thin enough. You look thin enough. You could actually go between those. No, I mean, we'll make sure no one takes them.
Journey through we've got magic to do just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm, and kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
Clearly not alone, by the way. I can tell. That scene at the end of Alien, thank you. Just formative for me. As much as Sigourney's artistic voice was known to the world of acting and voice acting, it was her stunning narration in Planet Earth that took the voiceover world by surprise and revolutionized the expectations of creative directors and producers for what they could achieve through the artistry of the voice actor. For years and until this day, scripts for women voice actors land on the desks of talent agents and casting directors with one simple direction. Please listen to Sigourney Weaver.
Play Othello on stage in New York. When he came out as Othello and started speaking, describing how Desdemona had fallen in love, listening to his voice, to his stories, David's voice just picks you up and wraps you in its arms. And believe me, we all became Desdemonas in that instant. Listening with a greedy ear, as Shakespeare says. It's the kind of voice this night is about. Anyway, thank you, David.
Your eye, the smile, the heartbreak, whatever it is, so much to the point that sometimes I forget that we're in the future and I can actually FaceTime with them and actually look at their face. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone here. for using your voice to compel people to really recognize how important it is to communicate, how important it is to listen to each other, how important it is to share our stories. I have had the pleasure and honor of being able to be around voices that have moved me incredibly. Maya Angelou, who sounds like the voice of Mother Earth, who wore every scar, every heartbreak, every triumph in her voice and in her step and her everything. I want to say thank you to the late, great Gil Scott-Heron for being the voice of Father Time in my dedicate this to Tim Curry, who I'm obsessed with, who made me realize I wasn't like other girls when I chose him hoofed and red and horned in Legends over, sparkly Tom Cruise in the unicorn. He's the only person I've ever seen in person and just kind of like hovered around and couldn't go up to speak to because I figured if I got it with him.
Jill Kershaw. who, by the way, is the godmother of my kids. Give Jill Kershaw another round of applause. I just want to say that this is a difficult moment, not just in the United States, but throughout the West. Something very evil is rising. Democracies are in peril around the world. We've already lost Turkey, Hungary, Poland, Brazil. And we're in a fight for democracy here in our country. There is a pro-democracy movement that's rising. It showed up earlier this month in the voting booths across this country. It showed up at the Women's March. It showed up when the Muslims were being banned. There's a pro-democracy movement in our country. And it's the most important thing in the world, because if we lose the U.S., it's very, very hard for the rest of the democracies to survive. And so what I want to say is that in a fight between good and evil, it's very important that we be good. And that's more difficult than it seems. In a fight between good and evil, it's very important that we be good. And I struggle with that every day. I hate what this administration is doing. I hate seeing babies snatched away from their mothers at the border. I hate seeing transgender people in our military and now in our prisons being deprived of medicine they need, the hormones that they need, just out of cruelty. They're not bothering anybody, just out of cruelty. I hate people being mistreated because they're Jewish or because they're Muslim or because they're black. I hate the fact that people across the country go to bed at night and they don't know if they're going to be targeted by hatred, and if they were, they can't be sure that the White House would be on their side. I hate that. I hate that. But I don't ever want to feed what I'm fighting. I don't ever want to become what I'm fighting. The biggest danger for us now is that we become what we're fighting. That we let the hatred that's being directed against us infect us, and that we decide to return hatred for hatred. That's the biggest danger. Because then even if we prevail, we still lost. Because we've lost who we are. I know only one thing. People in this room, as great as you are, as good as you are, as skilled as you are, there's one thing that you suck at. You're trying, you're failing. You suck at hating people. You suck at it. You're not good at it. Give it up. You are never going to out-hate the haters, no matter how hard you try. You're never going to be able to out-divide the dividers, no matter how hard you try. You suck at it. It's making you miserable. Yes, your cousin voted for someone else. Yes, your ex-boyfriend from high school is on Facebook driving you nuts. They're scared too. They're scared too. And they don't know what the future holds for them. And as much power as we think they have, because they have Washington, D.C., they're scared of us because we have Hollywood. And at the end of the day, you have now two powers in our country. One with cultural power, but no political power. And one with political power, with very little cultural power. And we're both scared of each other. The question we have to ask ourselves now is while we're down, when we're scared, when we don't have all the power we need to protect our folks, who are we now? Who are we now? Are we still good? Are we still good? Do we still remember that love is not a finite resource? And we can love those transgender folks, and Jewish folks, and Muslim folks, and black folks, and those Appalachian folks, and those Trump folks, and those folks who don't have jobs in the Midwest, that we can love them all, and we can bring them all together if we stay good. Let's stay good. Thank you very much.
No sabían que éramos semillas.
There's one of which is here tonight. You've always led by example and inspired me, and it's a joy to, you always say you're proud of me, but it's a joy to be your daughter and your sister. And I often remind myself daily that you're only a choice or two away from a different life. And I would change not one thing about my life because it led my life to this man who I adore. And so thank you. And thank you all so much. And just remember to just choose being kind and never stop believing in yourself because the world needs every single one of you. And we thank you so much.
I'd like to point out that Casey's folks, Doc and Joanne, are coming to see her, and Lisa's with her sister, and they're right up there. Thank you so much.
Over such a huge house.
About to give me a breakfast, veggie breakfast sandwich. Look at that. I should ask him to take the bread off. You got peppers, a little bit of spinach on there. He's doing it up ahead. Guy Fiore. Let's see.
Here we go. So I'm here smack
Give me
dab in
that.
the middle of
That's right. Give me that. I got that from me. Look at the comment. That's my sourdough. And you get some hash browns with it. So I stopped at Guy's Burger Joint at the Burbank Airport. Check out this veggie sandwich on sourdough. And you get the little potatoes with it too. How big this thing is. Yum, yum. Well, that concludes this LA video. Home sweet home, back in the DMV. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. Until next time, LA, I'm gonna miss you. But I'll be back because we have business to follow. So I want everyone to follow their dreams and make sure that you all exist in nature.